Welcome back to Bays Mountain as we're live here for Daytime Tri-Cities today, getting ready to celebrate the entire year for their 50th anniversary here at Bays Mountain Park. And once again, I'm joined by senior naturalist Megan Krager. Thank you so much. We love being up here. We really do.
Thank you guys so much for coming on out and spending some time with us here at the park today.
And let's talk about, we got a couple of trails here. We got one going by the lake, beautiful scenic lake up here. You got trails pretty much all over the park. You've done some upgrades to the trails as well.
We have. So this park here has 40 miles of mountain biking and hiking trails here. And our two most popular trails that we have here is just the one right behind you, Lakeside Trail, and then also Fire Tower Trail.
Right.
And over the past couple of years, we have been working with trail volunteers, the trail crew here at Bays Mountain Park, along with the Tennessee Eastman Hiking and Canoe Club.
Right.
There are roughly about 8 individuals, a part of the Eastman Hiking Club, called the Gorillas. And the Gorillas have been coming on out to the park, making some vast improvements on our Fire Tower Trail. And if you have hiked the trail before, you know that
It's been a number of years, but I've been up there. It's beautiful up there.
It is very beautiful. It's steep, and it has for some people it might be a little bit of a challenge to go ahead and hike. Now those Gorillas spent about a year and a month, as of last month, working on those particular improvements, making some, relocating some of the trails, taking out some of the steep portions of that particular trail itself. Now it is a little bit more easier to hike. It is roughly a little bit of over 7/10 of a mile hike, but it's not as steep as it used to be. And so these particular Gorillas, they enjoy getting in there, getting their hands dirty, working on some hard features, and they spent a couple of months moving rock. Now I'm not talking about little pebbles or anything like that, but large rocks. And so these gentlemen came in and moved the rocks, and they were able to set in 33 steps using the natural wonders that we have here at the park, and in order to make the trek up to the fire tower a little bit more easier for folks.
And as we celebrate the 50th anniversary here, that's leaving a legacy for future generations to have that ability, because we, like I said earlier, this is a crown jewel for Kingsport, and to be able to improve as we're celebrating, that's a great accomplishment.
Exactly. And as we are celebrating our 50th anniversary, we're also reflecting on how the park was founded, and that was founded by the community and also with the idea of preservation. So by making these improvements to our trails, we are thinking about the community in a variety of different ways. We're using the community when they come out and help us work on the trails, but at the same time we would like for these trails to be here for future generations, like you just said. And so with the 50th anniversary, we're also thinking about what are some things that we can do for the future. And so these improvements are helping us move towards that goal of being in the future. And
education, preservation, so vitally important to the mission of Bays Mountain Park. But you want students to come up here. You love it when students come up here because that's teaching them to fall in love with nature.
Exactly. And when we were working on the trail itself, we had several school groups coming on, and we had the Pulaski Club from Dobbins-Bennett. We also had volunteer ROTC. They came in and helped us out, and we also had Sullivan East ROTC as well. They came on out and they helped us out at different times working on our trails. So when those students get older, they will be able to come back and say, you know what, I helped, I was able to do this, and it's a legacy they'll leave behind.
All right, Megan Krager, thank you so much. You're passionate about this place, and I like it. I really do. It is Bays Mountain Park. They're celebrating this weekend, starting the celebration this weekend. Kids at Bays. It's happening not tomorrow, but Sunday at 1 o'clock.